I'm gonna have to dig out a cowbell. Welcome in, guys. I'm gonna do a couple hours of ephemera here, and then I'm gonna raid out to the suburban bish. Fishy. Click on her show, click on her thing, and view her profile. Uh, she's having a show here in 2 hours, and it's a game show that you can participate in. Um, and we're gonna raid out to her, and then me and Butterfly are gonna play it and listen to her and Mr. Bishy and Mini Bishy. I think they're all participating, and I'm hoping to see the guinea pig. Sometimes if she has a good show, she whips out the guinea pig and gives it a carrot, and that's the highlight of my day. Yes, Abu, and the dog's named after some other fictional character from Disney or something too. But we don't care about the dog; we just like the guinea pig. All right, so if you read my show notes, if you want me to run something from the buy now for 60% off, put a fire emoji and say what it is. Like briefly put something from the title in the chat with the fire emoji, and I'll run it as a flash sale for 60% off. I put I put everything in my buy now that's on Whatnot in there except for my music. Um, so it's not all just paper in there. If there's something you want, um, do that, and I will try to catch them if I see them. What did I get a government name for? Their dog's feelings aren't isn't hurt. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I made some little lots. I've kind of got some stuff just to grab here and run. There's gonna be lots of stuff. Most of this won't be individual stuff. Some of it will. Oh, butterfly, you're the highlight of every moment of my life. I wonder if I put products in there. Do I have auction products? I do. Okay. This is kind of interesting. This is a piece of the North Pole, and what is known to be absolute facts as to who is the first to reach the frozen goal. And it's got an ad in the back for Elliott Fisher Standard Writing and Adding Machines from Harrisburg, PA. I don't see a date on this, but I'm guessing. See, the inside is blank because there was a controversy about who was the first one to discover the North Pole or get to the North Pole. So I'm guessing that's probably from the 20s. Sort of interesting. I've never seen one before. Um, Maybe it's super common. They just have eluded me. I don't know. But that is running $2. Oh, Ohio with the pity snipe at the end. It's got a little piece of wood there. Get it, North Pole. Hey, Jason. It's gonna be by itself. It was in some sort of album. Alaska Steamship Company. It's got the passenger's name, what cabin, and they sailed on 1935. I assume it was a sticker that they put on luggage. Um, I did look this up. It's pretty scarce. I don't think there's many of them that survive. So that is running. 90 years old. You just join me. Click on the Suburban Bish. Thank you, Alvin. Click on the Suburban Bish there and bookmark her show for 7:30 Eastern time tonight. She's having a crafty crime show. You could win fabulous prizes like Amazon gift cards, and I think the grand prize is a Switch, a Nintendo Switch with Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario Kart Deluxe. This isn't really ephemera, but I'm going to run it anyway. It is a Grabler check protector. Any ledgers? No, no, I don't have any pulled out here anyway. Um, so I need a piece of paper. Yeah, that's not how it's. But it's got little wheels on it. It's for perforating like canceled checks. Yeah, that's right. Grabler's check protector. Thank you, hon. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little lot of like receipts here. Any military shows. Oh man, you know what? I will schedule one. I promise. I promise. Um, within the next 2 weeks, I'll schedule it like tonight or tomorrow. Because I think I'm gonna do a watch show on Friday, next Friday. Because the person that buys most of my music, or that is going on a cruise and won't be around next Friday, so I won't sell any music. So that was from Angelica, New York, 1933, but the first two were from 1883 and 1896. I will schedule. I know I need to have one. That's from 1903 or 1913, something like that. There's another one of these from 1883. So get that lot. Yes, I have old business. Well, yeah, some letterheads and billheads. Yeah, I don't have any ledgers pulled out. I'm sure I have some somewhere, but none that I can just grab. I probably got ledgers on my website. Thank you, Chapey. Wow, you guys are getting $2 deals today. Um, Let me check. I don't know. I can't keep track of what's on my site. There's one 1911 from a chair factory in Union City. There's a personal stock portfolio from 1950s. A KPL furniture one from Corey, PA, 1918, 1960s, Corey, PA, and the 1920s from Lackawanna in New York is all I have on my site. I'm sure I've got other ones around, but my site is beforetimes.shop. I don't have them sitting across the room. They're buried in boxes. I can't just go grab one. And I mean, you feel free to go to my site. If you go tomorrow, there will be a sale on my site, and you can get those probably 30% off. All right, this is going to be a little lot of little stuff. Going to be just a bunch of little odds and ends. I think it was Kristen. I'm pretty sure it was Kristen. There's some old coupons. Bookmark. Coupons. I don't know, Jason. Indiana, Pennsylvania, or Indiana, the state? Pillsbury recipe card. I don't know. I'm sure I do somewhere. I had some uh, CDVs the other day from Indiana. I got 30 banana boxes full of crap surrounding me right now, and that's a portion of the crap I have. There's a couple negatives. It's all going to be one little lot. Just some more negatives. Couple ink blotters. You can pretend those are from Indiana. They're from 154 East Congress Street. And there's an Edison battery ink blotter and Armstrong Sanitary Wipers Company envelope. So, bunch of little stuff. And that's running. Me? I went outside this morning. Oh, yeah. I went outside this morning and I was thinking that this is going to turn into a shining here if we don't get rid of the snow soon. Or it snowed more. All right, here's some random letters that I put together because they look like letters. These first three things are just old envelopes. That one's from catalog around here. I wonder where that went. A gun catalog around here somewhere. Hope that's what was in there. It's from some arms company in Massachusetts. There's an 1895 envelope. And there's a 1949. It's just an envelope. But then small assortment handwritten. Well, that's a list of crap. Handwritten letter in there. That's from 1901. Some sort of handwritten letter there. Handwritten letter in there. There's a some sort of type letter and another type letter in there. So $2. Let's run it. Thank you, Allison. Tips on train travel. Loose talk can cost lives. Little World War II era, kind of a comic book, apparently, for soldiers telling them how to travel on trains. I guess when they're getting after they're drafted and they get deployed. Yeah, and keeping their mouth shut. Pretty nice condition. Thank you, Jason. All right, here's a small lot of cards. They're probably used just as state cards, like greeting cards. What are you laughing about, Ohio? Well, I got like two banana boxes of unused ones over there. You want some unused ones? Hey, Jen. That one comes in an envelope that's dated 1932. The card is dated 1931. Oh, I didn't turn my light on. It's casting a horrible shadow. Oh, look at that glow. See, this wonderful Pioneer woman lamp here, that was a prize in one of Bishy's crafty crime shows, like she's having here at 7:30 Eastern time. I can do that, Jen. So I'm gonna run that stack and find Jen's flash sale item, and that's running. What's the number at the end of it, Jen? Do you know? You still there? I don't see anything for tinted when I put in two women. There it is. Which is strange because that wasn't one of the ones that showed up when I typed in two women tinted. Yet it's the first three. This search is goofy. Okay, here it comes, Jen. 60% off, 20 seconds. That's running. Thank you, Jen. Nobody wants the cards. Thanks, Jen. If anybody else wants anything for 60% off, just put the little fire emoji so I can see it, and I will run it like that. And it's not all paper in there today. I put everything in except my music. So there's little antique stuff, advertising tins, and video games, and so there's a whole pack. They're separate. Like it's not a pad. You can take them apart. They're ginormous bills. I don't know what they're for. They've got backs on them, so they're just like giant bills. I got that, Jen. I'll run that. So that is going to run. There's probably 100 there or something. There you go, Ohio. I think they'd be pretty pissed though. It's a lot bigger than a. It's a lot bigger than that's a regular bill there. All right, Jen. There's that one. It's running. And thanks, Jason, for that. I think it was about that. $394. And that's running, Jen. Thank you. And welcome in. If you see something you want from my buy now, uh, put a little fire emoji and the title, and I will run it for 60% off. Christy says 285. Ohio, you bought one the other day that was one of it that I really like. Yeah. The little black kid with the Easter basket. Yeah, I really like that one. I mean, it was just a really cute photo. He just looks so freaking happy to have that little basket sitting there. All right. There, I think that was Christy that asked for that one. That one's running. It's Christy. now we're gonna do. I'll do this lot of photos and folders next, but right now I'm gonna do a lot of tiny stuff. This is all look how it's all little stuff. I'll flip through it pretty quick. 393. I will do that while I'm showing this. There you go, Jen. Thank you. Liberty Car Wash advertising, thing from the 70s. Photo. Plow Points advertising a foundry in Cuba, New York. That was 293. Oops. Okay. That's how I get you, Jen. There you go. I don't think so, Bish. You might have to put, just make sure your address is in there. I haven't been able to change mine. It won't let me edit it after I moved. So if somebody clicks on local pickup, they're going to be an hour away. I wonder what those are. Oh, little lighthouse photos. Some sort of souvenir photos. 356. Those religious cards, they look like remembrance cards, but they don't have anything on the back of them. Yeah, Bishy, I just answered you. Did you ask another one? I think if it's toggled on, you're good. Just make sure your address is in there because there's a special place for the address. And there's 356 running. Two girls, one dude. Alrighty. $287. Two girls, one dude is running. Hey, Kristen. Some Union City electric bills. Negative, and some sort of receipt from New York University. All that tiny stuff. Oops. Oh, I don't know what that did. There we go. And that handful of tiny stuff that I just showed you. And then I will do the photos that I set them on next. Thank you, Allison. There's yours. All right, these are gonna have to run at a pound. Well, these ones won't. These ones should. I'll run two light lots of them, and then I've got some bigger folder ones that are gonna have to go for a pound. I've used up like all my adjustments this week. These things are heavier than I thought they would be. Well, that's he's cockeyed in there. Here we go. Oh, He's not glued in, so you can take him out and a black guy there. She's kind of frumpy looking. 279. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. That's a newer one. And if you just joined, if you want to look through my buy now and want something for 60% off, just give a fire emoji in the chat and part of the title so I can look it up and I'll run it at a flash sale for 60% off. Baby on that one. So I wasn't counting. I don't know how many that was, but you get whatever I just showed you right there. And it's running $2. Hey, Jiffy. This is chippy. This is kind of rough, but it's kind of neat too. And the embossed part there, that's like, it's got like ping pongs there. Uh, the embossed part is all that in the middle is okay, so you could trim it down and but the sides are pretty rough. But it's a neat Edwardian little matted ping pong thing. So that is running, and I'll get Christie's. Thank you, Jen. And there you go, Christy. There's the one you picked, whatever it was. I just put in the code. All right, I've got some negatives here. There's a whole bunch. Um, you're gonna get that many. I don't know what they are. Probably people. Those are running. But the next negatives, I can't show them here, right? Because it sucks the way I had this set up without my little, hey Ghost, without my little white backdrop there hanging there. I can't show them. But the next one I found in this little, not the ones you're bidding on right now. Thank you, Julie. These ones here I found in that envelope. Uh, there's not very many of them there, maybe half a dozen or something. But they're all cows. They're cows and farm. Like there's cows. Can't really see them very well. I guess you can see them okay. There's not too awful many of them. Okay, I lied. That one's a house. There's cows outside a house. So cows. Those ones are running. There's little negatives in the envelope. I don't know how many there were, half a dozen cow related ones. And there you go, Jen. That one's running. Thank you. No, they were in that envelope, like I said. If I didn't have pictures of cows, somebody would come in and say, "Do you have any photos of cows?" And I would say, "I have photos of cows somewhere, I'm sure, but I don't have any right here." And they would say, "I really wish I had some photos of cows." And now Bishy's going to say, "Do you have any Pokemon cards?" All right, these ones are all in folders, so early 1900s. But these ones are all pretty small folders. Like, see, they're smaller folders. Yes, Mr. Bish. I've got lots of vinyl. Feel free to come and dig through it. I'm just gonna start boxing it up and sending it to your cousin post just do. See how many get through. Um, I can do that. Beautiful granddaughter. If it has a code at the end of it, like a WNB something, if you just put that code, then I can find it too. I mean, I can type it out and search for it, but it might be easier for you if you didn't type the whole thing. Oh, you've got multiple ones there, right? So there's the primary school is running. I don't know. I'll print it for 1 ounce letter rate and send a priority box. And there's the Culver confectionery card. And there's the Henderson boots. I don't know. Everybody tag her. April 1st is coming up. I think that was all of them. Who was it? Beautiful. Thank you for those. If I missed one, let me know. Oh, that's right. She's entertaining. I forgot. I'll be good, Bishy. I won't. That's a pretty neat embossed little stand on that one. Oh, she made it clear the other day, so that's what she was doing on my show. We I told her we were all going through Kristen withdrawal in the mornings, not getting our Kristen fix, watching her craft. All right, you're gonna get all those I just showed you. Where's it running? She got a puppy. That was not even a folder. It's just in a piece of cardboard. Uh, Thank you, JP. Ohio is an all-star stalker. Okay, here we go. We'll do this is how I found it. Hey, Charity. It's got some rusty staples there holding it together. That's the way I found it. But this is all railroad related. American Iron and Metal Company from Erie, 1931, letterhead and letter. There's an invoice or bill. And there's uniform straight bill of lading, Pennsylvania Railroad. And there's a freight bill from the Pennsylvania Railroad from 1931. So, steel factory, and I do too, raindrop. It doesn't always happen though. Sometimes they're horrible. But I'm doing okay right now. So that's run. Oh, we got a raid? Is that why they were saying it should have a good show? I didn't even see it. I was too engrossed in the old messed up paper. Well, now I got to scroll back. Thank you, Raindrop Resale. Give you a follow and let's see what were you selling? Are you still here? You just did your first show. Well, I hope you had a good show. First shows are tough. Well, click on Raindrop Resale. Apparently, her name is Sarah. She just started selling ephemera, and it says she sells jewelry. Nothing scheduled at the moment, but give her a follow. Thank you for the raid. I'm just selling some random stuff and taking requests from my bin. If you see something in there you want me to run, I will run it at 60% off the buy it now price in a flash sale. What would I do without Bishy? So go follow Raindrop Resale. And then after you're done doing that, bookmark Bishy's show for 7:30. Got an hour and 15 minutes, and then her crafty uh oh crap, Bishy, I'm a goldfish. Wheel of Bish and Crafty Crime. I don't know how long that stayed up there that said raid. I think it just goes like this. It stays up on my screen for 5 seconds every time somebody I'm following starts a show, though. So we'll do Jen's what WN5 dash FW. There you go, Jen. That one is running. And we'll do 5GA. That's running. All right. Thank you, Raindrop, for that raid again. Hope you got a few followers out of it. Okay, this is going to be a lot of medical stuff from an eye doctor, Bill. That's a Dr. Scholl's pedograph. That sounds inappropriate. I think it's supposed to be pedigraph, huh? There's a couple more of those. I don't know. I didn't save these. It's not like don't question why I have this shit. I wasn't the one that saved it in the first place. Uh, some sort of prescription. No, that's a bill. A bill from a doctor in Garden City, New York. Yeah, an eye doctor. It was a bill for an ocular examination. No, this is just mixed medical stuff. It's not. Yeah, it's not. This is from a dentist. Also from a dentist. 4FF. There you go, Jen. 4FF is running. And then we'll do the Merry Easter card. Francis Claps. Francis X Claps. That's quite the name. And the Merry Easter card is running. Another ocular examination bill. I don't know, some sort of eye doctor thing with a prescription. Bill for an x-ray. And a comprehensive medical expense diary for 1960 for Helene or Helen. Then she turned it into how much she paid Saucony Mobile and Valspar. And then she has more medical expenses, and she wrote some dividends in there. So, small lot of medical stuff. And that is running. Hi, Dawn. I didn't see it come in. I'm missing all sorts of stuff tonight. Thank you, Ohio. There we go. Let's see. Click on Dawn. Dawn is Cat Stance mom is Dawn. Um, give her a follow. She's going to be a seller now, starting on the 26th, 6 p.m. It's Wednesday. She's going to be selling some ephemera. She's got a show scheduled. I'm creeping on your show, Dawn. Got this gallery picture of this little kid. What's he doing? Putting makeup on that dog. But look, she's got 14 things already. Some real photo postcards, some other postcards. I was showing you my tabs. I got all my porn open. Everybody's gonna see it. That's Cat's Dance Mom, February 26th, 6 p.m. Now I'll get out of there. Okay, here we go. Two women, WNV 1-278. And that is running. You're gonna have custom graphics. So give her a follow and bookmark her show. It helps if a first time seller has some people in there, and it's sometimes it's pretty hard to get people to watch your first show because nobody knows who you are. Yeah. Thank you, whoever requested that and bought it. Stuff. This is Catrabones service station. I'm guessing it's in Erie, but it's a mobile gas. You'd stick your mileage and when you got lubed in there. It's got these little things that spin around. And you can put on your visor, I think. And that is running $2. The old Mobil Oil advertising car doohickey. No gas people in here. All right, we're gonna do. There's a few of these. How many you got here? 3. Advanced Lumber Company. Letterhead. From 1902. Here, I'll include these. So there's 3 letters there that are typed out from 1902. Thanks for the follow, Sim. And there's 1905 from this lumber company. And there was 4 of those. So it's like 7 letters from lumber companies. And those are running. Thank you, Allison. And do a small lot of CDVs next. Some of these are in little sleeves, and they're pre-priced. From Penn Yan, New York. That's from Rome, New York. Geneseo, New York. Can't read the back of that one. Oh, that guy should just shave it off. It's a bad mustache. Nothing in the back of that one. That one's identified. And this is a cut down one. It's about the size of a CDV. That is also identified. That little baby. And okay, has a hat. Nothing on the back. So we got 9 of them. And those are running. And those 9 CDVs. And if you just join me, if you see something in my buy now that you want me to run for 60% off, put a fire emoji in the chat and part of the title so I can find it and run it at 60% off. Thank you, Mr. Nut. All right, another miscellaneous lot here. My little lots are largely by just size. Uh, so some miscellaneous stuff. Um, that's going to be the lot. WNB2 dash 79. Get that for you, Johnny. There we go, Jen. Thank you. And if you guys, if you haven't, look, go to the Suburban Bish on Facebook. You get print this out or take a picture of it with your phone so you can use your stylus or your finger to mark off the things. It's like Clue. It's like a murder mystery. That's where I'm rating at the end of this show. The Suburban Bish. Probably be an hour or so long. It's a game. She's got good prizes, stuff to buy, craft stuff, and then video game stuff. She's got dice. I don't know what else she's got. So this is the lot. It's going to be kind of random stuff. There's an arcade card of Jack Scott. If you collect Jack Scott arcade cards. Postcard. Photo. 1947, some sort of postcard. High school in Cochranton postcard. Any old fishing pics. Um, um, I'll do a lot of photos after this. We'll see. I usually have people holding fish bits. It's like one of the most popular pics I find. So these are does these come from you, Bishy? Uh these are bulk rate stamps. You could stick them on your whatnot packages and I don't know, really piss somebody off when they get postage due on that. The Womanless Wedding, some sort of church play program. This is cut down. It's dated 1896, some sort of receipt. There's a Mount Washington cog railway. There's a fishing pick. Cute lady and fish in a basket and a trio. Uh, this is in, oh, it was in real nice condition until I looked at the back. It must have been in a scrapbook. That's from 1940 on that railway thing. Scrappy card to come out of a scrapbook. Vehicle registrations from looks like 1938, 1939 in New York, and a Christmas card. So that's the pile. And that's right. Oh, it's not running because now it's running. It's like we don't want it anyway. Thank you, Jason. The Handbook of Painting. It's far from perfect. It's got some rusty staples there, but it's not in bad condition. It's from the National Lead Company, 1934. Not a lot of pictures. It's got some pictures, but an old Dutch Boy Paints advertising booklet. And that is running. And welcome in if you just joined me. I'm running Miscellaneous Ephemera, and I'm doing 60% off of anything in my store. If you give a fire emoji and part of the title, I'll find it and run it as a flash sale. And then we're going to raid out. Thanks, Jason. We're going to raid out at 7:30 to the Suburban Bish. She's doing Crafty Crime and the Wheel of Bish. She's playing a game and selling stuff at the same time. Multitasking. It is fun. And I don't think anything's fun. Everybody should go. This is pretty neat here. This is probably something I shouldn't sell and whatnot. Uh, it's probably something if you're a reseller, you probably should buy when it goes for nothing, but maybe not. Offices and super service station at the parent oil company of Erie, Pennsylvania. Let us do your dirty work. This is crossed out. It said, let us do your ditty work. But it's a book of coupons. There you could get your chassis lubed. I'm only saying what because I want to see Abu. No, it is fun. It'd be better if it was like something I wanted to buy usually, but Butterfly likes stuff. But I don't want to buy anything though, so. Car wash, a warning, free battery recharge. Anyway, it's a whole thing of I don't know, has it gotta be 20s? Seeing dates on it. 20s, 30s maybe. Uh Neat little book. And that is running. The parent oil company of Erie. And I think it's full. If there's one missing in the beginning, there's only like one missing. All the coupons are in there. Free puncture repair. I did not look this up. So if you're a crafter and a reseller and get this, you might want to look it up before you hack it into 300 pieces. It's pretty neat. It's got the old gas pumps there and everything. Thank you, Jen. Oh, I said I was going to do pictures. And the person that asked about fish pictures is sitting there just getting irate. I'll flip through 300 pictures and we'll get a single picture of somebody holding a fish. We're gonna test your patience because Jen wants a an item at 60% off. So 237. There you go, Jen. Yes, I'm having a show tomorrow, but I may be doing just paper. We'll see. Kitty Mouse, I got to get this paper out of here. I'm, I know Butterfly is ready to start going and running around buying stuff and going places. 15BZ. Those are pretty neat. Yeah, it's running. Okay, this is going to be just a lot of photos, snapshots. I don't know what's here. I just grabbed a stack. Jason wants pictures of fish and fishing. And I swear, every time I ever just grabbed a stack of photos, there's always pictures of somebody fishing, dead fish laying on the ground, little kids with fishing poles, something. It probably won't be tonight. I don't think so. I think she's pretty much better, and she's gonna be supposed to be better enough to go to school on Monday. Yes. Oh, I'm glad my grandma didn't look like that. Scary looking grandma. That's a pretty cool picture there. Kid holding a book on a roof. Yeah, it's old. Probably teens or 20s. There's some cows. Yeah, I told him that she got the antibiotic. I don't know if I knew that she had the nebulizer when I was talking about it the other day or not. But yeah, she's got a nebulizer and antibiotics. I thought we all should tag Keith. There's a snapshot of cows. Oh well, there's. Oh, that's not fish. That's dead birds and a dog. There's kitties. There's one of those machines. 1969. Guy sticking his tongue out. Still no fish. What's he got in his hand? Dad, and oysters as they grow, acres of them when the tide is out. So, sort of fish. You're leaving me a Yelp review. I'm not on Yelp. Ray Dickinson and family. There's a chicken. Oh, more cows in the pasture back behind them. Oh, I know where there's a fish. I'm gonna run that. I think I know there's a fish. I know. I would wish that would happen with me. Um, so all those ones I just showed you, I'm gonna run them, and I think I've got a fish picture. Those are running. Where did I put that? Oh, I know what it was. Exactly what it was. 25 minutes looking for a freaking fish picture. I'm not going to run this unless you say you want it. Thank you, Jason. This is the glass slide and two guys that caught a shark. Oh, it's not a glass slide, it's a glass negative. I got it. Cool. The $25 cool. Look, it's a shark. It's probably turn of the century. Do you want me to run that, Jason? I mean, cool if like you wanna buy it, or how about I run it, and if it doesn't sell for 5, you tip me to whatever it would be at 5. I mean, anybody can bid on it, but they're such a pain about the package. Okay, we'll do that. So shark glass negative is running. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. They're a bitch package. I'm gonna put it back up here and write myself a note. Um, what am I gonna write? Give me 1 second. More photos. Okay. Let me get Jen's. Uh, Thank you, Jason. Thanks for coming. I think it's Monday another holiday. MJ. There you go, Jen. There's MK. And 5 IS. See, this would, if the search worked, this would go real fast. And but it doesn't always work. Like, it is showing me everything. If I put in WN5 dash IS, it is showing me like all of them that are WN5, which is hundreds and hundreds of them. Well, what was that IS, Jen? Because it's showing me 300 when I search for that. Because their search sucks. Rose, okay. There you go. And Bishy said B1. Bishy, make sure you're gonna be ready and you're not stressing yourself out about this, are you? You weren't until I said that, huh? I started on time today, didn't I? No, I was about 20 seconds late, I think. So there is WNB1 167, maybe Looney Pittsburgh souvenir postcard. See, Dawn's playing 5 GQ. And there's 5 GQ, Jen. Thank you. Mongo says B1's 85. There's that one, Mongo. But not 5 GQ. I think we did that one. It's a free digital gift card. Now, what that's the prize if you win the game, right, Bishy? So if you win Bishy's game, who we're gonna rate out here 2.5 hours or so, you get a digital gift card to Amazon. And if she sells out of all of her stuff, which I think she usually does, of all the boxes on her wheel, they're only $10 to start, so it's worth taking a chance of buying one of them. How many boxes do you have, Bishy? 4MG. There's 4MG, Jen. Thank you. B169. Thank you, Mongo. There's B169, the Blackman Railroad tracks. 50 boxes. So you got to, if you buy one of her boxes, you've got a 1 in 50 chance of winning. You got a 2% chance of winning a several $100 prize if they all sell. Four dash MS. There's 4MS Jim. 4MG. Four MG is not. You give them the anything. And 4MO's another one of those ones. Gotta scroll down through. I had to adjust the size of your image to get it to print on my Dymo printer, Fishy. This is 4MO running now. I think we got 4MS. And this is WNB1-92, the black women on the or woman on the boardwalk. I thought this was a neat photo too. 6% off, 20 seconds, it's running. I think we got 4MO. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, I'm glad he got his fish picture anyway. He laughed. He said he was leaving. I'll start dropping photos and it'll be like 50 pictures of fish. All right, this is gonna be another photo lot. I get tired of my own ass. B1 316. Leather postcard, 60% off. And that is running. Those are identified. Looks like that might be at a baseball field or something. It's kind of hard to tell. All right, Bishy, thanks for coming. We'll be there at 7:30. Before Bishy goes, give tag yourself, Bishy, or say something so they can see it. There. Give Suburban Bish a follow, the Suburban Bish, and bookmark our show that we're all gonna go. We don't have to bookmark it. Just stick around for half an hour, and then we're gonna raid out at 7:30. And Bishy's playing a game, and she's giving away an Amazon gift card and a Nintendo Switch with Mario Kart Deluxe. And there's a woman standing in that same place that little kid was that was holding the book. Little kids sitting under a Christmas tree. Kid in a buggy. Oh, there's more cows. She's got some height on that hair there. You would have stood in the back of that little Jeep. All right, so that's the lot. No fish pictures, but there were some cows. So that is running. And that whole lot of snapshots that I just showed you. Thank you, Allison. Got that one. All right, I've got 18 of these available. So anybody that wants one of these can probably have one. These are pretty neat here. They were for an old milk, like when the milkman would bring you milk for a delivery route. Any handwritten journals? I don't think tonight. I didn't have any pulled out anyway. I usually have some on my website, before times.shop, but they're not $2. Run veggie labels. Yeah, but what's the name of them? I don't know where they're at off the top of my head. Four G. Nothing comes up when I type that. Are you talking in seed packets? So there's a green cucumber, new old stock seed packet, 60% off. And then we'll do WNB 1-297. And it's a Russell, PA, real photo postcard of a school class. 60% off, 20 seconds, and that is running. And if you just joined me, I'm kind of running random ephemera, and people are requesting stuff for 60% off out of my buy now. If you want to do that, stick a little fire emoji there and part of the title, and I'll run it. And there's a corn seed packet that's running for 60% off. New old stock. No seeds in it, though. This is going to be a lot of religious stuff. It's got coins, apparently from the Vatican, and some stamps on the back of it. There's that. Sacred Heart card. Nothing on the back of it. Little angel with the Beatitudes on the back, dated 1881. A little bit rough on that one corner, but it's still a cute card. The ABCs of meditation from 1955. And then this is missing the cover, but it says 1910 right there. Handbook of the Apostleship of Prayer to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, 1906. And I don't know, there's got something handwritten, a note in there. There's other stuff that's stuck in between the pages. Something that's typed. Those little things. It's like a remembrance card or something. I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff stuffed in there. So that little Catholic religious lot is running. All right, I am going to run a couple lots of these folder photos here in a bit. They're big, heavy lots. We'll run with the pound rate. Try this first. Parade Corps bugles, or bugle. There's no bugle, though. The bugle's gone. It's like a retail card that the bugle would have been stuck in. And that's running. Ohio, the last few shows I've had people come in and ask for 8x10s. And I didn't find my 8x10 box, but I did find a big stack of them. And nobody asked for them. I need my little burn barrel. All right. I'm going to do a lot of mounted photos. And these are going to be heavier because you're going to eat the whole lot. And then I'm going to do some of these early 1900s, turn of the century photos and folders. Got a family there. Oops. That's a pretty big one. Not identified. This is rough. But it's a neat photo. It's just not a very nice photo. It's all faded and overexposed. Says something on it. But it's a neat photo of a town. You got wooden sidewalks, horse and buggies. It's just some chick. But look at that ghost image on the back. Isn't that cool? I don't know. Does anybody actually collect ghost images? But that one's got like multiple people sitting on the porch looking like some sort of like folk band album cover. The front's like, yeah, some chick. The back's pretty neat. What did I call her? Some chick? Just chicks and dudes. And there's one of those drawn ones. So you're gonna get all those ones that I just showed you. Just some Victorian era mounted photos, and that is running. I think that's quite the ghost image there. Usually it's just one person, but kind of spooky that they're sitting on the porch. And it's too bad that it wasn't a better photo. I don't know if you could figure out where that was at. Thank you. All right, this is going to be a pretty big lot. Let's see, I don't know, pushing 20 of them here. Your shipping started over. Oh, you're from one of those like California states or something too, aren't you? Um, did you want to buy a bunch more, Jen? Let me check that, Jen. Let me see what it's saying for your weight. Oh, your shipping started over already. Oh, you should be good to go. Unless you, yeah, you should be good to go. Um, you've just got so many things. You're buying all little stuff, Jen. You shouldn't have to pay any more shipping than that. So I'll run those for you. WN5. There's P. What is 5 dash P? Oh wait, here we go. If I put the parentheses at the end, it'll come up. I got it. So there's 5P. And here's 5F. That is, there you go, Jen. There's 5F. Jen, were you in here the other day when I was ranting about the whatnot products not showing in Google searches? Speaking of that, there's 420 Shuffle. He or she was the one buying the items that weren't showing. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, I don't know, do something different with my buy now or something. Because if they're not even showing in the Google organic search, I mean, I got to do this and have these sales to get people to look in there, which I mean, it works out okay. But I mean, ideally, they would show up when I'm not sitting here telling people, look in my store, look in my store. Like if they just did a Google search. I was trying. That's got all sorts of information on it there. That's quite the cover on that one. So it was like, I think there was close to 20 of them here. I'm going to run that. You get all those ones that I just showed. So that whole pile, early 1900s photos in folders. Yeah, I took them off there. You should have bought them all when you had the chance for $2 a piece. Sorry. When I saw how much you were trying to sell them for, I thought, well, I can't believe these people aren't coming and buying mine. I sold one too, and I sold it a year or so ago for $1. I had them in my Sunday shows, and people wouldn't buy them. I finally sold one of them. Thank you, couple. And so I put them in my store, Well, when I saw you kept coming back and buying them, I did a Google search wondering why you kept buying a couple at a time and they were only $2. And my products weren't showing in the Google search. Nobody could find them. I don't know how you found them. Um, I was pretty perturbed that they weren't showing in the Google search. I can understand them not showing in Google Shopping, but all right, we got 8 minutes until Bishies. So I'm gonna do a big lot of these. These are kind of smaller than the last ones we did. Um, but I'm gonna do a big lot. I'm gonna do all the ones that I had left here. You lost the printout. Did you put it in your bag that you took upstairs? Does that mean you found it? That kid doesn't have a hand. He's just got a stub and he's holding on to it with his other hand. He lost it. Well, butterfly, I don't know what to tell you. I guess when I'm done, I'll go down and print more. Little doll. Hey, Rag. Rag, are you gonna check out Bishy's game? We're all gonna go see Bishy's game here in her game show in about 6 minutes. So this is gonna be one big lot. They're all the same type, the ones in the folders that double as stands if you fold them out. So that is running 2 minutes. If I get through the stack, I'll grab some more and add to it and make it really big. Those days are in real nice condition. Did you find a butterfly? That's a pretty cool picture there. Very crisp and clear. And it's got the spiderweb vellum on it. Add some more to it. Whoops. So far you're getting that many. Little sailor kid. Oh, thank goodness. Do you have a pen? Thank you, Allison. I'll throw a couple more in there for you from Miss Jones. There's a bag of several hundred 35 millimeter slides, and that is running. Thanks, Ohio. All right. I'll get that one then. So 4MR. And there's 4MR running. It'll be 5MG. And then it's probably going to be time to raid out. And that's running, Jen. Thank you guys. We're gonna raid out to Bishy. Stick around, play your game. It's fun. Um, you got to go. Oh, why did we do that? You got to go to the Suburban Bish on Facebook and scroll down a little bit and either print that out or take a picture of it with your phone so you can mark off the different clues. And she's giving away, if you win the game, she's giving away an Amazon gift card. And the buyer's giveaway is a Nintendo Switch game system with Mario Kart Deluxe and the original box and a case, I believe, uh, for the buyer's giving. And there's going to be other giveaways. She's got stuff to buy, crafty stuff. But if you buy a $10 item from her boxes on her wheel, you got yourself entered to win a Nintendo Switch game system. I don't know what that means, Jen. But I will be back tomorrow. I'll probably be selling paper tomorrow for my Sunday show. And I'll do the same thing tomorrow, Jen. If you want to stop back and dick around all day looking for stuff for 60% off, that's fine. I don't mind one bit. So thank you guys. We're gonna head on over to Bishy.